halftime. Highlands leading Keystone Oaks 13-7. Before we go any further, the number one song this day in 1968, ladies and gentlemen. These are the Rascals.
Very good.
Ernie Brigatti, Felix Cavalieri, Gene Cornish, and Dino Dinelli. There are the Rascals, ladies and gentlemen. The number one song, it hit number one in mid-August of 1968, stayed number one for 5 weeks. Only to be, it was the number 2 song of all of 1968, only to be surpassed by Hey Jude of the Beatles.
You can actually understand the words, you kids out there. Hear that?
Good, Dean, read some stats.
All right, first half stats, Mike, very close. The game is close here, 13-7. That's a big one. Highlands, upset alert at halftime. First downs, Keystone Oaks has 9. Highlands has 8. Rushing, Keystone Oaks 77. Highlands 51. Passing's been a difference so far. Highlands 187. Keystone Oaks 147. Total yards, Highlands 238. Keystone Oaks 224. Penalties about even. Highlands 4 for 17. Third down conversions, Highlands 4 for 7. Keystone Oaks 3 of 7. Penalties, Highlands 4 for 30. Keystone Oaks 4 for 45. Only that one turnover, the interception early on. Time possession also close, 13:52 for Keystone Oaks, 10:08 for Highlands. Only one other statistic, Mike, fourth down conversions, 1 of 3 for Keystone Oaks. Highlands leads here at the half.
All right, we get to B&J Sports beforehand. We actually got a chance to go in there today. We saw Glenn, we saw Barry Powell on Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. Of course, open every weeknight. Most Saturdays. They're not open tomorrow. They're not open Saturday of Labor Day, and they're not open on Labor Day. Glenn wanted to tell you he'll be back in there on Tuesday, bright and early, and you can see him at 8:30 on Tuesday morning if you need anything. And so, hi to Glenn, hi to everybody at B&J Sports.
I told him I was going to give him a few days off, Mike. They're working on trophies, T-shirts. They're putting the last names on because, again, fall ball starts pretty soon in baseball. We got football going, soccer. So always busy at B&J Sports. Stopping on Freeport Road. Tell Glenn we said hello.
And thanks to the Rascals. Number one song this day in 1968. Now, when Highlands played their first game, what was the number one television program this day in 1968?
68. It's either Ed Sullivan or Laughing, one or the other.
Dean, it's Rowan and Martin's Laughing. You are correct.
And Judy Crane.
Judy Carn.
Sock It To Me, baby.
Right. Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn. Also, she was there. And
Alan Seuss.
Yes. Artie Johnson. It was It was first where you had really quick cuts of comedy, and they're on the internet probably.
We talked about Richard Nixon earlier. Richard Nixon was on there. He said, "Sock it to me,
baby."
Kickoff. Second half kickoff brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Basketball training for third graders all the way up through varsity and beyond. On Twitter at Mason Elite Hoops.
Last time they got the kick in the end zone because of the personal foul. This time they will kick off from the normal spot.
From the 40.
Mr. Valforte will kick off.
Gio Valforte kicks it.
Middle.
It takes a bounce, and it comes to Booker at the 8-yard line, out over the 10, the 15, 20. 25, hole, 30, 35, and up to the 39-yard line. Dragged down from behind by Billy Dilla. First down for the Rams, and we have a Golden Eagle player getting up late, but he's okay.
Excellent field position to start. 31 yards on that kick return. Talked about how important it was to try to get one before the half, Mike. Now it's important to get one early on.
That drive before the half, Highlands held the ball for over 5 minutes.
Did exactly what you wanted. Literally. You asked for a drive.
A 12-play drive and didn't score. That kind of equals the Keystone Oaks' first drive of the game where they had the long drive and didn't score. Gillette in crabbing motion. Cohen, the quarterback. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Cohen is back. Steps up. He's going to tuck it. Uh-oh. Nowhere to go.
Get out of bounds.
Cohen leans forward and gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well done that time by Vince Polarin.
Just to get that far. And Cohen, by the way, I found out at halftime, Mike, he had to leave the field because his pants were not covering his kneecap.
On that extra point.
And guess what?
And it cost us a holder.
Look out there right now, Mike. His pants aren't covering his kneecap.
You got to be looking for that one.
But if they were going to call it then, why don't they call it now?
Cohen 7 for 16, 187 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. Logan Shrub 11 for 15, 147. Price caught 5 for 172, and of course the record tire, the 99-yard touchdown pass, ties the longest play in Highlands history with Justin Myers. In everybody's history. Booker, right side. They spin him down at the 39-yard line. Brought down by the senior linebacker, Gavin Hutchinson. We have late penalty markers now. Michael Dower getting one of his teammates out of there. I think they might have nabbed the Rams this time. Let's see.
Been chippy, Mike, the last 2 weeks. I don't know if
it's the heat.
Well, it might be the referees getting a little more involved in the chippiness, or might be just like you said, the heat could be doing it.
Let's see if this is both ways. They're rating numbers now.
Sometimes that could be.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, Highlands. 15-yard penalty, post play.
Ouch. Highlands' 5th penalty now, Mike, for 45 yards.
What do you mean?
That's a big one, Mike, because, boy, it's going to be 3rd and long now.
And that hurts. Boy, you defer so you can have this opportunity to score at the end of the first half and score at the beginning of the second half. And now they get themselves behind the 8 ball.
My stats almost flew out the window, Mike.
Yeah.
3rd and 25.
Beautiful press box also serves as a wind tunnel.
Which is a good thing, because it was really hot in here when the sun was out earlier. Not so much now. It's pretty nice. This looks like they'll just put it in Taylor's belly and kick it. Let's see. Nope. Cohen is back.
Had time this time.
Cohen pumps.
He had time.
And now he's sacked as he gets to the 25-yard line. Sacked by Luke Garda, the senior defensive end.
I'll be honest with you, Mike, it didn't look like the receiver turned.
No, it's not a sack because he got back. He got a yard.
Yeah.
4th down.
That was one time, like I said, where he had time. He's going to get a receiver to look back.
So the Rams will have to punt. Cam Taylor will do it. Michael Dower, the deep man. Remember, he brought one back that was called back.
On a kickoff. Coleman, one of the gunners.
Oh, and Taylor kicks it to us.
There he goes.
He kicked it right to Gus Chapinga on the sidelines. Unfortunately, he's not in the game.
Yep. That's where they mark it out.
And this one's going to be marked at the 35-yard line. It's a 10-yard punt.
Well, Mike, that was plenty high.
I like it better when they kick line drives and get them on the ground end over end like we were doing last year.
It went 40 yards in there. Only 10 on the field. And again, Mike, usually John Boucher does a great job with kickers in a pipeline. Can't get kids to kick now. We have 0 people trained to punt, 1 person trained to kick. And that's on the kids. They got to want to come out. God bless Cam for at least trying.
Out of the pistol now. Dower gets out of there and gets the call. Dower up the middle, but the Rams have him. Boy, what a good game. Jeremiah Nelson. Now we got another penalty. And the Rams are losing their cool, and it's hurting them.
Gonna hurt. Yep.
It's hurting them.
Nelson with the 7th stop.
I mean, playing tough is one thing, but you can't be stupid. And these post-play penalties are stupid.
Yeah. And that was on number 72. He's a big fella in there. That is Gavin Harris, 6'2", 250 yards. But again, the extracurriculars now 60 yards, 6 penalties. Definitely uncalled for, Mike, way after the play.
This will be a tack on.
Formal indication is personal foul against the Rams.
So another 15-yarder.
That'll be a 1st and 10. Keystone Oaks.
And Mike, we're giving them yards.
Well, and again, we talked about it. You put yourself in a position, and now you're hurting yourself with penalties. 1st down at the 17, half the distance. And that missed extra point looms large. Give it to Dower, wades his way through the middle. Dower moves the pile inside the 10 and down to the 9-yard line. 9-yard pickup.
Now, if you're going to be a tough guy after the play, why don't you get in front of that kid?
Yeah, that's...
Rydell, Nelson make the stop.
2nd down and 2.
Rydell on the stop by host of Rams.
Here he comes again.
Gives it to Dower, does the cutback, tries to get to the outside, does, and gets to the goal line and into the end zone. Touchdown KO. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead at 9:21 third quarter.
The power of Dower.
Dower cuts back nicely there, Mike. Max Weston looked like he had him hemmed in, but he cut it right up and in.
Minford will hold it. Gio Valforte will kick it. Remember, they had trouble with the last one, and he somehow was able to get it through. The Rams blocked a couple last week and nearly got through to block another.
Gillette got 2 last week. Got to get one now.
Valforte, the senior kicker, and now we have more whistles and things. The 25-second clock run out.
Well, remember, you can't go over the center.
Lots of airtime for referee Ron Dixon tonight.
Yep.
Oh, it's another equipment problem. This time they're bringing number 6 off, Derek Karolak. Craig Perry's.
You got to be looking for this.
They quickly run Sam Tortorella out there. He's on the end, on the right. So we'll try it again. A chance for Keystone Oaks to grab their first lead of the night. Highlands led it 13-0 at one point. Ball is on the tee. The kick is on its way, and the kick is good. At 9:21 left third quarter, Keystone Oaks leads for the first time, 14-13.
And again, personal fouls might come back to haunt us. Gives us a chance to talk about Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. Proudly welcome to Lucchino's Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, Lucchino's are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. Healthcare industry is ever-changing, so it's vital you understand your options. Sit down with Lucchino today and review your plan with an independent agent who only has your best interest in mind. Joe and Joe always know. I've said it for weeks now. I'm going to be turning 65 in November. Joe Lucchino sat down, figured out the best plan for me. First-hand knowledge, talk to Joe and Joe. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to the Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial put you on the road to financial stability today. Mike, about 100 people came up to me and said, "You're not turning 65. When I took my hat off, they understood the situation. I got that baby face, though, don't I?
We went out to eat earlier tonight, and I was perusing the seniors menu because it's coming close. I can't wait to take that discount. Here's the kickoff.
I did take advantage.
Booker at the 8.
Same place.
These guys let a kickoff return back last week. Here comes Booker, 20, 30.
He ran into his own man, Mike.
And up to the 40, the 41-yard line, and now a little extra.
Yeah, now there was a late hit there.
And now we have a Highlands player injured. It's Gabe.
Yeah, after the fact.
He's down at the 41-yard line. Gillette quickly calling for help.
Official timeout, 43.
Now that's one time, Mike, they could have called something there. Hope it's just the wind knocked out of him, Mike. But
he's rolled over onto his side. Well, we'll take a quick timeout. 9:10 to go, third quarter. Keystone Oaks leads it by 1. We'll be right back. Gabe Booker needed help to get off the field. Didn't look good. First down, Highlands on their 41.
Not at all, Mike, and that's one time they got away with one. That was way after the play.
It might have been extra.
Yeah. Oh, high
snap, but Cohen is able to get it. Cohen's going to fire deep. Kreis is down there. He's got it. Johnny Kreis breaks a tackle. 20. He's at the 15, and he's all the way to the 13-yard line. Johnny Kreis.
Penalty marker back at the 47. Hold everything.
That's complete. There's a flag down.
They're bringing it back, Mike. What are they going to call here? It's 5 yards down the field.
Well, it could be holding. Let's see. They're coming back.
A great play by Johnny.
That beat double coverage, too. He had 2 men on him, but... Ineligible man downfield. Well, it did take Seth a while to get rid of it.
Wow. Is that loss of down too, Mike?
No.
No? 5 yards, though. 5 is really 50 on that play.
It sure is.
Sam Tortorella, Mike, did a nice job. He was blitzing. He stopped, pulled up because he wanted to make sure Seth couldn't get outside.
Rams have more penalty yards than yards here in the second half.
Ouch.
1st and 15 back at the 36. And they give us to Cam Taylor. He gets the shoulder square, gets up over the 40, fumbles, and Keystone Oaks recovers.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
It's picked up by the Golden Eagles. It's Nick Whittington has the football for Keystone Oaks, and the Rams turn it over.
Things falling apart quickly here in the third quarter, Mike.
It's played there by Whittington.
They have an injury.
Yeah, they have a man down in exactly the same place that Gabe was down. Looks like a cramp.
In the form of
See if they're stretching him out. They had the roller out.
Mike, we mentioned Northwest 8 having trouble. Knock lost to Hampton last week, 28-8. We had scrimmaged Hampton, held our own there. That looks like good news. Ambridge was shut out by McGuffey, 28-0. Moon beat Montour, 32-6. We mentioned Shadow broke their 24-game losing streak, beating Newcastle 34-21. And check this out, Mike. South Bend had their 57-game win streak snapped by Upper St. Clair, 34-33. Now, that was a crazy game, Mike. In that game, no surprise that the South Bend quarterback threw for 352 yards.
Not Drew Saxton anymore, huh?
No, it's a kid named Jamie Devin. Now, here's the amazing part, Mike. He's a senior. Last year, he played for West A. Started the entire year. Guess how many yards he threw for last year?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
194.
So he's already eclipsed it.
Triple it in game 1 with 352. Isn't it funny how South Bend always seems to get a quarterback?
And they got him from West Allegheny, who never seems to have trouble getting people.
Well,
Wow.
West A doesn't pass, though.
That's true. Bob Palco's stepping aside. Shrub is back.
Pressure on
Shrub's
him.
in trouble. They spin him around. Oh, he runs forward. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage and gains a yard.
Scrambles.
Max Weston in on a stop.
Gillette started it all. He was in there. But Shrub got out of dodge. He did a good job. He got back a yard gain.
And that he was hemmed in pretty good there, Mike.
Keystone Oaks leads it by 1. Third quarter. Give it to Dower. Dower, boy, he's so patient.
Bumps it
Gets
outside.
through there. Taylor gets him from behind. Inside the 35 and down to the Highlands 32-yard line. Dower getting up slowly.
Taylor on the
They're
stop.
going to mark it at the 33. It's a gain of 7. Third down 2.
33, third down 2.
I used to love running down South.
Dower up to 66 yards now on the ground for the Eagles. 4 down territory for sure here. Less than 8 to go, third quarter. Dower now shifts out of the
Here comes
pistol.
the
He's going to
blitz.
throw it to him, and it's incomplete. He had to get rid of it faster than he wanted to. Riddell had pressure. So did Nelson. So did Gillette.
4th and 2, Mike. They're probably going to go for it here again. That time, did a nice job of throwing right behind the blitz at Gillette. Ball fell incomplete, though.
They finally made a 4th down. It was a touchdown pass to Dower. The Highlands led 13-7. Well, you talk about a turning point. That play was.
Oh, we moved. Dog got to get back.
4th and 2.
What's going on?
Now what?
Flag down.
Now flags down.
You can't wait forever. They better not call this on us.
They did. That's what the flag's back there. What's...
Let's
see.
Yep.
No.
I just applaud.
You are correct, sir. Now it's 4th and 7.
But even he's not the guy to throw that flag, is he, Mike?
Well, if it was a snap infraction, the umpire's watching him, and that's exactly who threw the flag. So if he was moving the ball to try to make Highlands jump, yes. 4th and 7. Shrub good through the air tonight. 10 for 15.
This is the game.
He's back. He's going to try it again to Dower. Rams are there. They break down, and they have him. And they stop him at the 35-yard line.
Jock him down there. Cam Taylor, Mike. That was great form tackling. Jockham's playing a great game tonight, Mike. That is his 4th tackle. He's done a great job at corner here tonight. Brandon Jocham, only a junior, Mike.
So the Rams get the ball back at 7:36 third quarter, trailing by a single point, which might as well be 6 points at this stage.
Call the winner here when we get a slight break.
No Gabe Booker, Mike.
We'll have trivia coming up after the third quarter. A chance to win you guys $1 off your pizza at A&B. And Johnny Kreis on a slip screen near side carries a man with him up over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Tyler Rivnak, the junior right outside linebacker, makes the stop. There seems to be Johnny gets up limping.
Pick up a 12. What do we got now, Mike?
They're marking it to see if it's a first down. It's plenty. He's all the way to the 48-yard line. Personal foul, face mask against Keystone Oaks. There is a flag on every play. 15 more, first down Rams.
I'll bring the ball inside Eagle territory.
And now the concerns Johnny Kreis as he came limping off.
Ball marked at the 37.
Got Seth at 199 right now, Mike. Is that what you have?
$465 for the winner tonight.
I have 200.
All right, we'll go with that. Always willing to give a yard.
Literally.
Press box.
First down at the Keystone Oaks 37. Cohen sprints out to the right, gets the corner. He can take it and get out of bounds and get some yardage positively, and does. Down to the 30-yard line.
Cohen.
Tackle made by Ryan Lancaster, the senior safety man, came up.
Pick up a 7. Highlands on the move now, Mike. Important they get one in here, trailing 14-13. 6:55 to go here in the third quarter.
Second down.
Look, Dean, I have the chart with me on the back of my card.
About 1 to go for 2, huh?
Yeah.
Let's hope we have that problem.
2nd and 4. We'll call it the 31.
Johnny Kreis back out in the field, Mike. Okay. Good news.
He's to the right. DJ Loveland in the slot. Taylor, the single setback. Short drop. And Lovely goes up and pulls it down inside the 10 and down to the 8. It's a 1st and goal Highlands. Boy, he's got such great hands. It still makes it unbelievable he dropped that pass in the first half.
Made a difficult catch that time, Mike. Now 2:22 for Seth.
DJ Loveland,
They're going to mark it at the 8.
1st and goal Rams.
All right, Mike. We knock this one in. Cam Taylor, lone setback.
1st and goal. Wide side of the field to the left. Short pocket pass. Going to throw to fade to Johnny Kreis.
Oh, they're going to call a penalty, Mike.
Are they going to call? No.
Yeah, there's a penalty flag down. They might get Johnny for pushing. Let's see.
Which we saw last week by Plum every single time, and it never got called once.
Johnny was adjusting to the ball. Kind of used the defender to adjust to it. Let's see what they call here.
That's amazing. I'm not saying it wasn't a penalty. I'm saying all the ones that Plum did last week were.
Yeah.
Pass interference on the offense.
15-yard penalty on an offensive pass interference in high school.
Ouch. Well, Mike, we're approaching 100 yards in penalties.
I have us at 80.
Yeah.
It's 1st and goal at the 23.
That's approaching, isn't it?
Oh, fastly approaching. 6:06 to go, third quarter. 14-13, Golden Eagles lead it. And a dandy here tonight in Dormont.
J.C. Bowser missing 27 earlier, Mike said. Got to get it closer.
And he's going to try another fade. Up in the air to Kreis. He goes up and pulls it down.
This time,
touchdown, Highlands.
Nothing but get a touchdown.
What a catch by Johnny Kreis.
And perfectly thrown pass, Mike. Perfectly thrown pass.
Number 26 on the reception.
He now has 245 yards passing.
Another great catch.
Is that what you got, Mike? Do the math.
Yeah. And Johnny Christ has 208 yards receiving.
Mike, do you go for 2 here?
Absolutely.
They're not.
Wow. I absolutely go for 2 here. I just don't like the way these placements have looked all night.
We got the chart here. We'll have to look.
Bowser kicks it. This one's on its way, and it is through. 6 minutes left, third quarter. Highlands 20, Keystone Oaks 14.
Ahead by 5, Mike.
You kick.
Go for 2.
Well, I'm glad he didn't look at the chart. I don't have a problem with that. It isn't so much the math for me at this point. It's the way the place kicks have looked. You know what I'm saying?
I like the math. 23 yards.
And that's the third touchdown pass by Cohen. All to Johnny Christ.
The winning number for the 465.
Think they got something going there, Mike?
Is.
And I'm going to try to give you some numbers here. Cohen.
2,299.
Has completed 10
2,299.
of 19 for 240. What did you say?
245.
I had 246. Okay. That was 23 there. Johnny Christ has 7 catches for 208 yards and 3 touchdowns.
There you go, Mike. They haven't been able to stop them.
And the Rams stop Keystone Oaks on 4th down, take the ball, drive it 65 yards on 4 plays.
And Mike, they put a safety over the top.
But he's so
stand at the goal line.
Seriously. So halfway through the third quarter, Highlands has the lead back as both teams have exchanged touchdowns here.
Or we don't give them a good return here.
No, a line drive out to the 26-yard line.
Somebody bring him down. Not yet.
And they get up to the 40. I think that was Rivnak. Let's see. 21 is Rivnak, and he brings it to the 41-yard line.
Justin Crowley in on the tackle, Mike, for the Golden Rams, but they got excellent field position.
First down, Golden Eagles on their 41.
Crowley, a sophomore.
The Rams just need to stay away from penalty flags right now, and I think defensively they're going to be all right. This has been a much better effort on that side of the ball this week, and tackling better, much better.
5:53 to go here in the third.
Shrub out a shotgun, gives it to Dower. Dower spins, gets through there. Boy, he's so patient. Gets outside to the left and gets
Johnny
about 5 yards or 6 yards. That's a great run. I mean, for a run that only gets 4, 5, 6 yards, that was a great run.
Who said Le'Veon Bell's not playing this week, Mike?
That's kind of what it looks like. 4-yard pickup. But Nathan Riddell had some good penetration there.
All up to the 45, second and 6.
And but Dower just kind of waited for him to go by him, and then he ran by him.
Yep.
2nd and 6. Clock stopped on the out-of-bounds play. 5:45 left third quarter. Highlands leads it 20-14. Shrub throws it to the near side. It's tipped up in the air. Incomplete. Great play by Deshaun Hawley. Once that ball was tipped up in the air, he's free to tackle that receiver and make sure he doesn't come down with the ball.
Spoiler alert, Mike. Penalty marker down.
Maybe it's holding on Keystone Oaks.
Well, we've had 140 yards worth of penalties.
Same thing last week. Well, look at, last week we had the total of 186 at the Plum game.
They're not being paid by the flag.
Ron Dixon's going to have to pay dues to AFTRA.
Yep.
He's getting a lot of airtime tonight. They're discussing the option with Dom Girardi.
That's a good thing.
If it's a 5-yard penalty, I decline it. If it's 10, if it's holding, you take them back, I think. Let's see.
Get the call.
Legal substitution. Penalties decline. The
All right,
5-yard
Mike.
penalty.
That's
Third down.
and 6. Big third down here, Mike.
So the incomplete pass goes in the books, right? Well, you're missing 2 of your top 3 running backs, too, with Booker out. Brock White hasn't been able to play either. Got hurt early in the first
over the middle.
Shrub fires. It's caught by Rivnak. He's got a first down in the arms of Brandon Jockum at the Highlands 46-yard line.
They're going to go quick here, Mike.
10 yards, first down.
On the 46.
Right back to the air.
Shrub is back. He's going to run up through the middle to the near side of the field. Breaks the tackle. Spinning, turning, and finally gets
somebody blow a whistle.
Knocked down at the 32-yard line. Boy, the Rams just
came back in bounds, Mike.
The Rams were conscientious objectors there when it came to tackling on that play.
Taylor and Nelson finally bring him down, Mike. But again,
speaking of 1968,
there you go. But it looked again. Can't tell from this angle, but it looked like he was out of bounds. They never blew the whistle, so you got to play up to the whistle.
Let's see where they mark it.
Ball's at the 32-yard line, a 13-yard pickup.
32.
Shrub's got himself up to 43 yards rushing after being sacked twice early on.
Holly coming on, Coleman coming on.
Hurry. First and 10. Shrub is back.
Going after him.
Throws it, and it's caught for a short gain down to about the 29-yard line as Rivnak caught it.
Inside the 30.
Jock him again on the stop, but pick up a 4 on the play.
Jock him on the stop.
Hit the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter. Highlands leading 20-14.
Second and 7. Dower resets to the left this time. Shrub wants to throw it.
He throws behind.
Throws it. Oh, Rivnak makes the catch.
Nice
the
job
Rams
by Jock.
hold him up, and then Riddell comes to finish him off. It's a gain of maybe 1. They're liking that little. They're setting a hitch pass up there where they're going to do a fake and pump and send the guy deep. They've thrown that 3 or 4 times here. Third and 5 now.
And Isaiah Coleman, Mike, all 5-2 of them out in the island. Holly out injured, limped off. Big 3rd and 6 again. Big third down plays. Ooh, coming. Yes, he's coming. Maybe not. Yes,
he's trying to draw him off. Here they do come.
Ball batted
into the air and incomplete.
Looked like Max Wesson got his hand on it, Mike.
Well, Max has been noticeable tonight.
Yep. 4th down. I think
4th
they go
and 5.
for it.
There have been lots of 4th downs tonight.
I think they're going to go for it.
I have Shrub 15 out of 21. 4th and a long 5, maybe even 6. Can the Rams hold again? He's going to run an option. Again, he skirts through and he's on his way. 15-10 and all the way to the 2-yard line. I think they had a shovel pass set up and he didn't use it. It opened up and there he went.
First and goal, Eagles.
25 yards to the 2-yard line.
Gillette blitzed the B gap. They went up the A gap, Mike. That's simple enough. There you go. Oh, they weren't set. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
Flag down, no play.
And that could hurt.
No play. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. He snapped it before any linemen were set.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
So put it back on a 7.
5 yards.
First and goal.
Back to about the 6 here.
Get a break we need, Mike. We need something to happen right here.
3:51 left third quarter. Highlands 20, Keystone Oaks 14.
First and goal.
They start in pistol. They do that a lot, but then Dower shifts.
Dower's going to get it, Mike. They're
going to run the option.
Yep.
Dower off the left side, tries to get to the corner. Cuts it, scores a touchdown. Dower with some great nifty moves.
That little bobble, Mike, really helped him.
It's a 7-yard touchdown. Dower's been in the end zone 3 times.
All right. An extra point, Mike. Take the lead. We get one.
Gio foul 40. They needed to get the first one. They really had a chance to block that one.
Fluttered over.
Snap, the ball is down. Val 40's kick is on its way, and it is good. And at 3:35 left third quarter, Keystone Oaks leapfrogs back on top. Eagles 21, Highlands 20. Well, there's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley for 26 consecutive years. Family owned and operated since 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. And as always, if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call. In Trentham, you can find them at 724-224-9222. In Natrona Heights, it's 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver.
Golden Rams got to go back to work, Mike, and again, poor tackling on that drive really was the downfall.
And again, you just wonder if the Rams can find a way to bring a kickoff back. They had really good ones by Gabe Booker, but now he's out of there. So let's see who they have back.
Coleman and
Radishak, 2 and 7. Well, if they run Isaiah into the pile, they might not be able to find him.
That's true.
1 point, Golden Eagle lead. This game's hinging on a missed extra point.
And it was blocked.
After the holder had to leave the field because his pant leg was up too high.
That's crazy.
Somebody got to catch it. Gillette will at the 18. Tries to run to the near side. And he gets through there, up over the 35-yard line. Now, the Rams have found some things on kickoff returns tonight, and they continue to get good field position. A good job by Noah Gillette that time.
All right, here we go. Golden Rams have to go to work, Mike.
And the Keystone Oaks has to find a way to stop Johnny Christ. I mean, that's really what has Highlands in this.
And let's hope they don't.
The Christ from Cohen connections.
Now we have another whistle, Mike. Wow.
And Keystone Oaks wants to call a timeout at 3:27 left third quarter. Why don't we do the same? 3:27 left in the third. Golden Eagles by 1. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. After the Keystone Oaks timeout, first down Golden Rams on their 34. And Cohen is back, and he's going to fire it. Oh, it's dropped again. This is Radishak, who was at the post, right down the seam of the zone, and he was gone, and he dropped it.
Caleb has great speed. Got to catch it, though. He was gone, Mike.
He was. Absolutely.
Jock him now, wide receiver Hawley's hurt.
Second down and 10.
It's a battle of attrition, Mike.
Well, Seth can't do a whole lot more than put it in there like that. I mean,
beautiful pass.
Rams down by a single point. Cohen back. Sprints right this time to get out of there. Stops. Now he runs up the sideline and gets up to about the 40. Well, that was some nifty running by Seth Cohen to make something out of nothing. He gains 5 yards and sets up a 3rd and 5.
Scramble. Ball up to the 39. 3rd and 5.
Or the Golden Rams keep this drive alive, Mike.
Cohen, the Rams' leading rusher tonight, 41 yards on 6 carries. Had a 27-yarder on a read option earlier. Might not be a bad play right now because they got to be dropping everybody off. 3rd and 5. Big play at 3:15 third quarter.
Johnny at the top of your screen. They'll be looking for it.
And they are going to run it. And here comes Cohen, busting through the middle. Here he goes. He's on his way. 40, 35, 30. There goes Seth Cohen. 61 yards for a Highlands touchdown.
What speed by Seth. He now has 105 yards rushing. And more importantly, the Golden Rams have the lead back. Now you go for 2, Mike.
He may not.
Cohen, number 14.
Still says when you're up 5, go for 2 on my card.
Well, but he's not reading the card. 61-yard dash by Seth Cohen. And the Rams back on top. It took them 31 seconds to answer.
Might be a good idea to take a timeout and get this one right, Mike.
Highlands did not attempt the 2 last week, I don't think, did they?
No.
They did not?
Kick both times.
So they will be going for 2 here to try to make it a 7-point lead.
Run the same play, Mike. He's going to gas. Do it again.
10 seconds left on the play clock. Johnny Christ is out here on the right. Now they're bringing everybody back in. They got to hurry.
Still got time. What the hell?
I think Dom called time.
Timeout.
Highlands.
3:04 left of the third. The Rams are going to talk this over at 26-21 Highlands. We have a chance here to discuss the thinking on the two. He didn't go for two earlier, and I think that was basically because he was figuring, again, you don't look at that chart till the fourth quarter. And I'm going to guess if you ask Dom, he's thinking that there were going to be a lot of more scores in this game, and that's why you don't do it until till the end.
The laminated chart we have, courtesy of Bill Heasley, doesn't say in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's useless until then, trust me. And it's useless most of the time, in my opinion. But
Bill, he says it's useless.
I thank Bill for giving it to us.
He laminated it for you. What do you want?
It helps us figure out what the thinking is. It helps us figure out what the thinking is. But I used to have arguments with the great Jake Kappa down at Riverview. We had a lot of fun. And Jake and they had a playoff game. They played Monessen out at Mount Lebanon.
I remember that.
You did the game on radio. Yeah, I did halftime. I sat in with you at halftime that night. And this before we were working together here. Anyway, after the game, I said, "Why didn't you just kick?" Because he had Orlando Belisario, who was a tremendous kicker. He goes, "Were you watching the fact that my snapper couldn't get the ball back to the holder?" There are more things that go into the fact that you have a great kicker, and that's what Jake was trying. The wisdom he was trying to impress on me while he had his hand right here trying to push down on my arm.
And they were playing Monessen. They never kicked it either.
No. The Rams got back the next year, though. The Raiders, and they won the championship.
All right, Mike, this is a big play. Let's get it right, guys.
Bunch left. And they're going to run just a little screen out there to Loveland, and he walks it into the end zone.
Big,
How about that?
Pointer, Mike. They
had all the attention on Johnny Christ. He ran a man up into the far corner, and they ran just a little wide receiver slip screen to Loveland, and he ran it in for the two, and the Rams lead 28-21.
And boy, that was a great little touch pass by Seth Cohen also, Mike. He has had a night play.
What a game he's having.
What do you have for yardage-wise now?
Well, we'll take a look at that. I have him at 246 through the air, and I have him rushing at 102 yards. Oh, 100. There it is. I have a stat for that. 102 yards on 7 carries. That's the first Highlands back to go over 100 yards in 28 consecutive games. The last Ram to get 100 yards was Jermaine Jett, week 2 of 2015 at Apollo Ridge when he had 136 yards. Now, that's part A. Part B is, in our first 100-yard game in 28, in the previous 25 games to that, Elijah Jackson went over 100 yards 19 times, and the Rams won 18 of those games.
Different coach, different offense, too, Mike. J.C. Bowser in the kickoff. Does Cohen get 2 yards passing on that, Mike?
No.
Does Lovin get a reception?
No.
All right, never happened.
There's a bouncer.
Oh, that's free ball.
It's a free ball.
Get on it, guys. Get on it.
Finally picked up by Dower. Now, Dower's hemmed in. We got a flag down way back. The flag is down. They hit Gillette out of bounds back there at the 15. Keystone Oaks is going to start this drive on their 8-yard line.
Nice tackle by Jochum, Mike, but that was a free ball for a while.
Jochum on the stop.
I always think of Barry Foster for the Steelers. He didn't pick the ball up in San Francisco.
I left my heart there one time.
So did Tony Bennett.
I've been to San Fran.
I've not. My dad my dad was stationed in Honolulu in the Army, and they did layovers in San Francisco, and he said it was a lot of fun. He went to the Giants game once.
You're exactly right, Mike.
Willie Mays. You got to see Willie Mays out there?
Well, we're tied at 80 when it comes to penalty yardage. How's that?
Block in the back.
I got to go twice. Both times I was making a trip to Pebble Beach.
Half the distance to the goal. The ball will be spotted on the 8-yard line. 2:57 left. And a very long third quarter because we've had 4 touchdowns in it. Each team scored 2. Rams lead at 28-21. Eagles backed up. They give it to Dower. It opens up for him. Tries to get outside. Does. 10, 15, first down. And he's out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Run up by Jock, and Hawley came up. But again, he just shoved him aside.
Hawley took a bad angle there. Hawley didn't set the edge very well. He got caught inside, and that's why Dower got outside of him.
Remember, Mike, he was injured early.
12-yard pickup for Dower.
Both teams, Mike, showing the effects of this hot night here. We still only have 2:48 in the third quarter. Got a long way to go.
Logan Shrub, the sophomore quarterback, number 13, puts it in the belly of Dower again. They're just going to keep firing off their cannon. They got a good block, but Hawley does a nice job. Fight off the block and get Dower out of bounds.
All right, Mike. Looks like they might have the first.
But he does have the first down. He gets 11 yards. You see what they're doing now. They're just going to fire Dower off.
Yeah.
He's at 100 now.
Enough for the passing. Let's stop playing around. Let's just shove it down their throats. Here it comes again.
Dower again. Stutter steps in the hole, but the Rams are there this time. Good job by, again, Max Weston, but Jeremiah Nelson
also down there and gets
in there causing trouble.
Dower getting up slowly.
We have another penalty.
I hope not.
We're taking a look at Nathan Riddell. I don't know. It's against the Rams. Face mask. It's just a 5-yard variety, 5-yard garden variety face mask.
Yep. We take the lead in penalties, 85 yards now.
So they're going to put it at the 35. Well, it should be first down.
Yep. Second on their scorecard.
That's not right. It should be first down. Here's the give.
Yeah. Hopefully it becomes their problem, not ours.
Yeah, I guess.
Nelson makes the tackle.
Dower to the 38, 2 yards.
Nelson, Mike, 11 tackles. He's had an outstanding job, only a sophomore. Riddell makes
okay, now they fixed it. They fixed the down marker. It's second down.
Riddell makes his
second and 3. Now we have what? Timeout Highlands. Highlands takes their second. They only have 1 remaining. Keystone Oaks has 2 left. And the Rams are hurting themselves in that department too, but you're going to get guys lined up. We'll take a timeout. 1:50 left. Third quarter, Rams by 7. We'll be right back.
The rest of the right kid is not, get away from us.
1:50 left third quarter. It's second down 3, Keystone Oaks. They did get the sticks figured out there. They needed to take the down over on that 5-yard face mask call. This has been all run so far. Going to run option this time.
Here it is.
Pitch it out to Dower.
Weston
Tries to get the corner. The Rams do a good job. And
Weston did
Johnny
a great
Christ,
job.
too, gets over there. Boy, is Max Weston having a good game. Johnny came up from his corner spot to push Dower out of bounds. He still might have the first down. Nope. It's going to be third down and 2.
All right, we need that big middle lineup to come through.
32.
See Joaquin Roman get involved. Like, he has 2 tackles tonight, big number 52 in there. And see him get up there.
I can't say enough
Stop
about
Dower.
Jeremiah Nelson.
Yep, it's the option.
Dower through the middle. No, it's Shrub. And Shrub's on his way. 40, 30. Logan Shrub being chased. And the ball's out. And it goes out of bounds. Johnny Christ came down with the hammer and knocked the ball out of Shrub's hands. But it's first and goal, Keystone Oaks.
Guess who was playing cornerback, Mike?
Who's that? Johnny
Seth Cohen.
Wow.
Went out of bounds before the pylon.
That, I'll tell you what. That was about 2 bounces away from going through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, that'd been sweet.
66 yards on the run by Shrub.
Here he comes. There he goes.
And Dower's into the end zone for his 4th touchdown of the ball game.
Mike, he had 5 last week.
Yeah, including a punt return.
Yep.
That's the 5th touchdown of this third quarter.
Spotter points out, Mike, when you're lead by 1, you go trail by 1, you go for 2. Doesn't look like they're doing it.
Gio Valforti on to try the extra point to try to tie it up. I hope he had the over at home. 28-27. The snap, the ball is down. Valforti's kick is on its way, and it is good.
It looks sloppy, didn't it?
It does.
But effective. Well, Dowers come as built, Mike. He gets that little slot there.
And he's gotten stronger as he's gone on. The Rams have done a good job of keeping him from the long ones, but not Shrub. Shrub with a 66-yard run there, matching the 61-yard run by Cohen. It's tit for tat tonight. This has been tremendous. We're tied at 28 with 1:06 left of the third.
Been a long third quarter, Mike, but a fun one. In conference tonight, Mike, there are teams playing in conference in the Northwest 8. We've got, you mentioned earlier, Knock at Blackhawk, our upcoming opponents. Newcastle's at Montour. And we also have Beaver at South Fayette. Welcome to the conference, Beaver. One is South Fayette. That's a tough one. One non-conference game beside ours. Looks like there'll be two non-conference every week. Ambridge is at Bell Vernon. Ouch. Number 2, Bell Vernon.
Yeah, that's
Ambridge shut up by McGuffey last week.
All right, so the Rams will get it back, and we're tied now. The Rams getting that 2-point conversion on their last touchdown to put it back on the even number. Valforti will kick off, and he kicks it to the near side of the field.
Your buddy
Isaiah Coleman at the 15.
Get in that pack and get buried.
And busts through there.
Don't let him find you.
Isaiah Coleman still on his feet. 45-50, 45-40. Coleman down the sideline, still going to the 22-yard line.
Little Isaiah Coleman, all 5'2" of them, Mike. You got to love that kid. That gave the bench a big spark over there,
Well,
Mike.
Dean, you know what they always say. You can't teach 5'2".
Isaiah Coleman, number 7.
Great return. How many you got for that, Mike? Wow. Get your calculator out. 5'2", no eyes of blue.
All the way to the 20-yard line. And now we have discussion over there with the officials again because they
like to talk.
Now, they like to throw flags. This has really gotten to the point of being ridiculous. And I don't know what this one's about.
Probably too much celebrating by the Golden Rams.
And it takes him 20 years to walk over here to call it all the way to the near hash.
Way over there, Mike, at the 40-yard line.
Great. Sideline warning. This time it counts as a penalty. It's a 15-yard penalty this time.
You know
Second
what, Mike?
one. Nobody's allowed to have any fun. It's a good thing they were watching that.
They were penalized for being enthusiastic. High school sports, you're supposed to get fired up when a 5'2" guy does something.
What they call is when the official's running down the sidelines, if he bumps into someone, then the flag automatically comes out.
He didn't bump into anybody. They were jumping up and down.
If you take a look at that official over there, it's very easy for him to bump into someone.
70-yard return for Isaiah Coleman. Let's not let that get
lost in the wash, as we like to say here in Western PA. But good field position for Highlands. They'll start at the 36, 1st and 10. 51 seconds left of the third. We're tied at 28. This one's starting to look like the Newcastle game last year, isn't it?
Yep, 10 penalties for 100 yards, Mike. That's not good.
Cohen, the quarterback. Christ and Loveland to the right.
Christ in the slot this time. No,
he's out there.
Yep. Loveland in the slot.
Cohen is back. Stops. Pops. Off the hands of Radishak. Incomplete. They have had that play open down the seam and haven't been able to connect on it.
21st pass of the evening for Cohen.
And what do we have? 11 completed? 10 completed. Right, 10 completed, 246 yards. 2nd and 10 for Highlands at the Keystone Oaks 36.
He's accounted for over 300 yards of our offense, Mike. Can't ask for any more out of Seth, the senior.
He's back. He's going to run it up in there, and they got him. And they put a lick on him as he gets to the 35-yard line. He gets a yard. That was a hard-earned yard.
Sure was.
3rd and 9.
Gavin Harris, number 72, go first.
Clock winds to 28 seconds. They have not started to play clock. You're going to be able to let this run out. Yeah, I did think
I think they should, yep.
Highlands could let the quarter run out if they like at 18 seconds.
I think they're going to do that, Mike, and that'll be time for A&B Pizza Trivia time.
It will be trivia time is A&B Pizza time. Call 724-224-5311 to order your A&B Pizza now.
And Mike, we're going back to the year 1968 again.
How about that?
We got something going with 1968. Well, here's the deal, Mike. Last year, unfortunately, only 3 AK Valley teams won more games than they lost. By the way, we were one of them at 5-4.
Correct.
But 50 years ago, in 1968, are you ready for this? 4 local teams made it to the finals. Now, here's the amazing part, Mike. Back then, there were only 3 classifications.
Well, because 2 teams played each other, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Pearl beat Freeport.
That's 2. Right now, you have 50 cents off your pizza. Let's see what Mike can do with the other 2.
Pearl beat Freeport. Now, we have 2 other local teams that made it to the championship.
Obviously, Borough Freeport was the double A. There was a triple A and an A finalist. Who were they?
Triple A, and how about Leechburg?
Leechburg was not triple A back then.
Okay.
So we'll eliminate them.
How about, was it still Kent High or was it Valley?
I think big. The biggest classification was triple A back then.
Okay. Kiski?
Kiski, 3 down, 1 to go. You're at 75 cents off that pizza.
Remember, if I get it right, it's $1 off. Tell them Mike and Mike sent you. You get $1 off your pizza at A&B. So I got 1 more to get. Could it be the Knock Knights?
Give you a hint. It's single A and the school is no longer in existence.
Okay. Single A, you're going to have to maybe help me at what they merged into.
Let's get this play in first.
Okay.
Everybody at home can
It's
play
a big
along.
3rd and 9. You play at home, A&B Pizza Trivia. Celebrating 60 big years on Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. So here we go. Gabe Booker came limping off to the near side of the field and went with the Keystone Oaks trainer into the locker room. So he is obviously through for the evening.
That's not good.
Now, Coach Perry's having a discussion with a couple officials on the near side of the field because really the game has really gone too fast so far. So
Let's slow it down.
Right, we need to slow it down a
You
little.
promised me I'd be at anchor in before 10 o'clock.
I did, and I was wrong.
It's 9:28.
If we win, I don't care what time it is.
That is true. It'll be time to celebrate at the anchor in. He got 2 free ads.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
He likes to run across the.
Are they having trouble with the communication maybe, or if one team's headphones aren't working, then the other team has to take theirs off? I have no idea what this is about. Neither do the fans. Okay, it's 3rd and 9.
Greg Perry put his back on, so that can't be.
We need to try to run that play where they run somebody down the seam again.
We gotta catch it.
I'm sure it's 4 down territory. Taylor's a setback.
Comes the blitz.
Cohen is back.
Here comes the
Cohen's
blitz.
looking. Fires it downfield. Leaping to Johnny Christ. We got a Highlands touchdown.
Touchdown. 35 yards. Mike, what a great night for Johnny Christ and Seth Cohen. That pass was right in his belly, Mike. Beautiful pass. 35 yards.
281.
281.
And Johnny's having a night that will match the one that Romello Freeman had up at Geneva against Blackhawk last year.
Now we're going to go for the 1 point, Mike.
Johnny Christ has 243 yards receiving in this game. And has his...
She has a dime.
And J.C. Bowser is up and good. And at 11:53 left, it's Highlands 35 and Keystone Oaks 28.
What a great pass and what a great catch. And they got them all, right? Christ and...
Well, Cohen ran one in, and Christ has caught 4 now. Didn't Romello have 5 against Blackhawk?
He did. One of those was an interception return, Mike. So he had 4 receptions, 1 return for a touchdown.
35-28, Golden Rams back on top as this one just continues to go back and forth. All right, back to trivia. I have a single A team that no longer exists in 1968 in the AK Valley.
Covered by the Valley News District.
How about East Deer?
Bob Tanner would be proud of that. He was West.
Aspinwall.
No. up the river a little bit more. On our side.
The Highlands side.
Yes. All right, all important kickoff, Mike. Got to get down there and cover this.
Rams with the lead again, and Bowser kicks it. It's going to be pulled in and up over the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Jock him on that tackle.
And Coleman in there too. Returned by Derek Karolak. Brings it back to the 41-yard line. So Keystone Oaks, 1st and 10.
Who can stop who, Mike? That's the question.
Really?
Anybody been stopped in the second half? Our opening drive?
Yeah, our opening drive when Cam Taylor kicked the 10-yard punt, everyone scored a touchdown since.
Wow. Mike, Seth Cohn's playing defense. We mean business now.
1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Here comes Shrub, and he's on his way. 50, 40, 30. Shrub's going to go all the way. 57 yards for a Keystone Oaks touchdown.
We're going to burn the light bulbs out in this stadium clock, Mike.
Holy smokes.
Number 13, Logan Schwab.
57. He's got 191 yards on the ground. They have gone over 300 yards rushing. Gio Valforte is on for the extra point. 35-34, Highlands leads it. Last team with the ball wins. Coleman jumped offside.
How do you go for 2?
And they blew the whistle.
Do you go for 2?
Do you think this is the last time somebody's going to score?
That's a good question.
I don't. I think you just kick it.
Somebody call timeout? What's going on?
Fading whether they go for 2.
There's the offside call against Highlands. It's declined. They're kicking it. Well, I'm telling you, Greg Perry right now is thinking that's not the last touchdown, so there's no reason to put all the eggs in the basket yet. They're going to have to. They'll be scoring again after Highlands scores. Is probably what he figures.
After I have Dower, though, I'd go for it.
Here's the ball down. Valforte's kick is on its way, and it is good. 11:38 left of the 4th quarter. Keystone Oaks is tied at 35.
Wow.
On a one-play drive.
Lucky 13, Logan Schwab, Mike. He's got a great night going for him, too. Who's the reporter here from the Post-Gazette tonight?
There is no one here for the Post-Gazette. Remember, he's from the Trib.
Oh,
remember, there is no paper.
Who's here from the Trib?
I'm not sure.
So you recanted your comment from earlier in the evening.
What was that?
You said some reporter was here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
I didn't get who it was. It's somebody I'm not familiar with.
No, you said the guy walking down there with a gray T-shirt with somebody.
Oh, Ray Fittipaldo.
Thank you.
Yeah, but he's not working.
I say he's working. Who's he with?
He's with his family.
Who's on first?
35 all.
That kid's Abbott Costello routine we've been working on for weeks. Very well done, Mike.
You're welcome.
You still haven't told me who the 4th one is. These people want their dog.
I don't know. So Valforte kicks it. He kicks a squibber this time. And it's picked up and down in the turf for the Rams is Chris Hood, a sophomore, number 84. He just got down there with it. Greg Perry finally saw enough.
Yep.
Finally saw enough. Give Highlands the longer field back at the 28.
He blinked.
I'm surprised there was no penalty on that play. Where's the flag?
That's Chuck Wagner.
Springdale. It exists. Oh, Verona. Oakmont.
Oakmont.
The Oakmont Oaks.
There it is, kids. You get your $1 off. You get a.
By the way, that's not that side of the river. Oakmont's on the Lower Burl side of the river.
Oakmont's on the Highlands side of the river. Where have you been?
No, it's not.
Okay, I don't live here.
Here's Cohen. Gonna run it. Up to the 29.
I live
I
on
don't have to.
the other side
right.
of the
You said
Allegheny River. Oakmont lives on your side.
right. You said it was on the Highland side. I asked you. You said the
I
Highland
said
side.
the other side, bud.
Well, anyway, Oakmont's that's why I was going down with Etna and gain of 2 or 3. I'm completely confused.
Let's get back to the game.
2nd and 7.
Get your dollar off.
Thank goodness.
And a review is Burl, Freeport, Kiski, and Oakmont.
A&B Pizza, 2418 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Call them at 724-224-5311 and tell them Mike and Mike sent you. Cohen is back. He's hit and he's sacked. And the ball is loose. The Rams are back on it. Boy, what a job by Seth Cohen. I thought that the big lineman had 2 mitts on it. 72, Gavin Harris had 2 mitts on it, but he couldn't come up with it.
All right, big third down, Mike.
Loss of the play, third down.
Tied at 35.
3rd and 13 now. Uh-oh. That puts Cohen right at 100 even. I'd have to retract our 100-yard statement. 10:15, clock winding, 4th quarter. We're tied at 35.
Can he go to Johnny again, Mike?
Cohen is back. Here they come. Steps up in trouble. And the pass rush of Keystone Oaks comes up big on that one. And they bring Cohen down at the 25-yard line.
Vince Polarin, number 64.
Vince Polarin's having a big game. He gets Cohen again. He did get back past the line of scrimmage. As the play before was the first sack, by the way. And now the Rams will have to punt, and Cam Taylor's going to have to get a better one than the last one. And Dower brought a punt back last week for a touchdown. And a good kick this time. It's going to hit the ground, take a Highlands bounce.
Let it go.
Still going inside the 45 and at the 43-yard line. Good punt by Taylor. 33 yards, no return.
Need some defense, Mike. Haven't done much here in the second half.
Yeah, that was the first stop since the first time, and now we'll see if Highlands can get.
Have we stopped them?
No. Or maybe once on a 4th down. We'll take a look. Yeah, they had a 4th down and 7 at the Highlands 38. They completed a pass to Dower, and they stopped Dower. So that was the one time Highlands had stopped Keystone Oaks.
All right, we got to work. Seth Cohen now still in at safety, Mike.
Boy, Shrub just flew through there.
Put Johnny at the corner, Joachim at the corner, Radishek and Cohen at the safeties.
9:20 to go. Oh, geez, they snapped the ball. The quarterback wasn't ready for it. He's going his way anyway. And he gets 8 yards. Nobody knew what was happening.
And, Mike, there's a penalty mark.
Keystone Oaks did not know what was happening, and Shrub got lucky. He caught the ball between his knees.
Heads up play there by Logan.
What a tremendous play he made.
Ball over midfield.
Fooled everybody. What's the marker all about?
Noah Gillette's clapping in approval. But it's against Highlands. Personal foul. The horse collar tackle against the Rams. 15 yards.
Tackle against the Rams. Marches at 15 yards.
Another first down for KO, like they need any help. Their 19th first down of the game.
Another big play
11
by
penalties now for 115 yards.
Shrub in at 198 on the ground. Dower at 108. First down at the Highlands 33.
Dower it is.
And Dower's on his way through the middle. 15-10. Keystone Oaks touchdown. 33 yards. And the Rams have now given up touchdowns on 3 of the last 5 plays. And Keystone Oaks into the lead, 41-35. Here's the snap. Val Forty's kick is on its way, and he bangs it through.
The holder, Mike, catches the ball sideways and turns it around. I've never seen anything like it. I give Val 40 credit for being able to
being
catch
patient
it.
enough
Yeah.
to watch it as the snap comes down and gets put
Did you see
down.
it?
Yes. But that must be the way they're having it snap back. So Keystone Oaks jumps into the lead, 42-35.
Talking about snaps and streaks, Mike. Southmoreland beat Montpleasant 18-14, snapped a 13-game losing streak. Locally, Leechburg beat Apollo Ridge 28-13, snapping a 10-game streak. Central Catholic beat Erie Cathedral Prep 24-21, stopped their 28-game win streak. So lots of streaks went down in week 0.
Here's the last 10 plays run offensively by Keystone Oaks. 25 yards, 7, 12, 11, 1, 66, 5, 57, 7, and 33.
I hope everybody muted their TV during that segment. I didn't want to hear it, but the facts hurt.
John Bourget, the football.
9:07 to go. That took 13 seconds.
Well, they going to kick it this time?
What a crazy night.
Yeah.
And he boots it and down to the turf at the 32. Grabbing it and holding it is Justin Crilly.
By number 86,
Well, Mike, the question is, now can we answer?
Tyler Crilly, sophomore. Rams take over first and 10.
So here we go. First down Highlands at their 33. It would be a shame to waste the offensive performance by Highlands. But the defense, who played well in the first half, has really shown the effects here in the second half. First and 10, Golden Rams, trailing by a touchdown.
Trips right. Left.
And Gillette's out there. And they give us to Taylor.
Penalty marker.
Flag down. Taylor
Taylor, the ball carrier.
rolls his way up to the 34-yard line. It's probably going to be against Highlands where that one's dropped. Oh, the clock just stops constantly in a game like this.
Yeah. I'm cramping up.
Seriously.
I've had 2 Gatorades, Mike.
Luckily, we have very cushy chairs in here.
Yeah.
They're declining the penalty. They're going to take the 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They want to get their hands on the ball as quick as they can, Mike.
Yeah, so they can score again. This is almost basically like overtime for Highlands right now. They have to score on this possession.
Yeah.
Cohen is back. Looks. Time. Going to throw it down the middle to Christ, and it's just past him. There's a penalty marker in the backfield. The Rams were holding. And that was the only thing that kept Seth from getting trucked.
That one I think they'll take.
Their pass rush has really picked it up the last couple series. They are getting after Cohen, and they're making his life miserable back there. And the Rams are having trouble with it.
Holding. Highlands.
Mike, he's not immune to the referee's button just worked. First time late.
So this will put it all the way back at the 23. 2nd and 20.
Backing up the truck, Mike.
8:36 to go. Out of shotgun. He's back. He's hit, and it's almost intercepted. Into and out of the hands of the would-be interceptor, Nick Whittington. Again, Cohen was under duress back there. And that's been the difference here in the last quarter or so.
And Mike, from a nutrition standpoint, Highlands just doesn't have the numbers.
Pressure's coming from the top of your screen.
Johnny's being shadowed by Tyler Rivnak. Johnny just said, throw it up, I'm waiting. He's going to get double cover back
Gavin
there.
Harris is doing a lot of work, and now Cohen is back, and he throws it, it's picked off. Intercepted by C.J. Morrow, and he's brought down at the 29-yard line, but there's a marker down. I think they may have had a habeas grabus on Johnny Christ. Let's see.
No, I think it's on them, Mike.
Right, they were holding Johnny.
Yes. That's automatic first down, right?
Only automatic first downs in high school are personal fouls.
So it's not going to be an automatic first.
Oh.
Will he take it from that spot?
No, from the line of scrimmage. If it's a personal foul, then it would be a first down. If not, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the 23. It'll put it on to 38 and make it 3rd and 5. Let's see.
Here's the call. Pass interference.
Defense.
On the Eagles.
So it'll be, they mark it from the line of scrimmage.
Well, why wouldn't more teams just do that?
It's 15 yards, not 10. Where'd they mark it from? The line of scrimmage was at 23. They marked it wrong. It's
3rd down over.
3rd down, 10 now. 10-yard penalty they marked off. Should be 15 yards, Dean. It should be 3rd and 5. Cohen back, and
There he goes again.
And there they go again, and the pass is intercepted, and there's no flag. There's no flag. It's intercepted by Morrow. Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
Oh my.
Terrible. Well, Mike, I'm going to make up a new card. I'm going to laminate it. It has to be when you interfere with somebody to make sure that they don't catch the ball.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy. So if it's 2nd and 40, just grab it.
Right. The only automatic first downs in high school are personal fouls. And
that's got to be discussed.
first down, Keystone Oaks. And they give us to Dower. And they get him to the ground this time at the 49-yard line. Gillette was down there. Also getting up for the Rams was Joaquim Roman. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5. And the other one you can laminate is when you commit a pass interference penalty and the flag doesn't come out.
Yeah. Doesn't help either.
This is Dower. Across the 50 into Highlands territory as he's brought down by Ethan Jones at the 47-yard line. He'll be 1 yard shy of the sticks. 3rd and 1. Dower with 150, Shrub with 198. 7:15 left. And Dower wades through there, waits, turns, first down at the 43.
Dower, right side.
Jones in on a tackle.
That's the 21st first down for Keystone Oaks tonight to the 43-yard line. 4-yard pickup.
Wait for the ref.
Now what's the issue over there now?
Johnny Christ got tangled up with number 74, Mike.
Dower has his helmet knocked off. I don't know if first down, we knew that.
And now it's official. 1st and 10, KO.
1st and 10, Golden Eagles at the 43 of Highlands. Next carry for Dower will be his 28th. Starts in the pistol, of course, then slides over. Give it to Dower again on carry 28, and he got knocked to the ground that time
Dower, the ball
by Jeremiah Nelson.
Nelson on the stop.
6:35 to go. Imperative the Rams make the stop here.
Ball to the 44.
No gain. 2nd and 10.
6:26 to go, Mike. Clock becomes the enemy. Highlands already used 2 of their timeouts.
42-35, Keystone Oaks. Keystone Oaks had 7 points at halftime. They've scored 5 second-half touchdowns.
Ouch.
Dower the side cards. Shrub probably due to run one. And here he comes. Through the middle. Spins and turns. And gets down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. He'll be about a yard short of the first down.
He's got a quick first step, Mike.
He does. And he's probably the most rested of anybody. Quarterbacks haven't done a ton of running.
Bondrick.
Pavlik on the stop. 31.
3rd and 1.
And Taylor.
Shrub of the quarterback.
And Shrub keeps it. As he's gone over 200 on the ground, he gets down to the 30. First down.
Weston and Nelson in a tackle. Nelson now with the dozen, Mike. Done a nice job.
Shrub taking some time to tie his shoelace. First and 10 at the 29 of Highlands. 5:20 to go. Highlands only has 1 timeout left. Shrub running the option. Pitches it to Dower. Dower's hemmed in, and the Rams do a good job of stringing it out. Johnny Christ, good run support from his cornerback position. What a night he's had.
Both sides of the ball, Mike. That is his 7th tackle. Questions at halftime, Mike, were where's he getting offers to play Division I football? Can you believe that? And that was at halftime.
The answer is he's getting offers to play Division I basketball.
That's true.
2nd and 10, 4:35 to go. Break there for Highlands. That stopped the clock. They ran a short side pitch.
Last time we had a 2-sport athlete like this would be Matt Bonislawski, would you say?
Dower. Oh, good play. Nelson again. Just been tremendous tonight. Spun him off his feet.
Dower the ball carrier.
Long Cam Taylor.
Down to the 28, 27, maybe 2.
Another stop.
3rd and 8. I usually have 2 lines, a line and a half for a running back. I'm onto a 3rd line for Dower. He's carried it so often. It's over 30 carries tonight. It's all right. The ball's not heavy.
Yeah, he had 26 last week, Mike.
Less than 4 minutes to go. A big 3rd down. They haven't thrown a pass.
Why?
Since midway through the 3rd quarter. Until Shrub's going to keep it. He gets hit by Ethan Jones and spun down at the 25-yard line. Now, here's going to be the big one on 4th down.
Yep.
Can the Rams hold and get the ball back with 3.5 minutes to go?
And 1 timeout. This is not over yet, Mike.
4th and 6, we'll call it.
They make this first down, it will be, but
Yeah, if they make this first down with Highlands only 1 timeout left, that'll probably wrap it up.
this is it.
Can the Rams stop him here on 4th and 7? Dower the single setback. Play clock down to 5. Shrub is back. He's looking. He's being chased. He's going to run it. He's going to be hit. He's going to spin out of there. He's going to get to the 15-yard line. He's got a first down.
And that'll be it.
Their 23rd first down of the night, and that's the big one. That might be the clincher.
Joachim 11 tackles tonight too, Mike. A lot of guys with double-figure tackles. The problem is they've been on defense all night.
378 yards rushing. First down at the 15.
There'll be no more passes.
This is Dower.
Penalty marker.
Flags are down.
Surprise.
Flag down.
We may have the heaviest Grabbus on center Robert Volpe against Jeremiah Nelson.
Taylor makes the tackle. His 11th.
Stops the clock at the 2:48 mark. 42-35, Keystone Oaks.
Rydell has 10 tackles. Nelson has 13. Joachim 10. Taylor 11. Wow.
Illegal block. Shot block.
Chop block is the call.
Goes against the Eagles.
That puts the ball back at the 27.
Both teams for the second week in a row over 100 yards in penalties.
First and how about that? Huh? First and 22. The Rams using those timeouts early, really hurting their cause right now. Greg Perry just content to play keep away right now. Rams need to force the turnover. Shrub is back. He's looking. He's going to go for the bundle. It's going to be caught at the 1-yard line on a great catch by C.J. Morrow.
Holly on a tackle, Mike, but not before they take it down. They made a liar out of me. I thought the ball wouldn't go in the air again.
And 191 through the air.
Now what?
Now they tried to run it quick, but we have flags down. They may not have been set.
That's what I said last time.
Yeah.
Over 100 yards on both teams. They've earned every one of them, too.
Illegal procedure against the Golden Eagles.
Last week, Plum rolled up 447 yards total offense against Highlands. This week, Keystone Oaks has 470 total yards. They have a chance to go over 5. I don't think they can make it over 500 unless they get more penalties. First and goal at the 6 now. Dower off the right side, cuts it, scores.
That's the old scissors play, Mike.
That's just inside zone. That's just inside zone. Give it to the running back. Let him put his foot in the ground, make the guys move, and then run in behind him. That's football 2018 right there. And Keystone Oaks has scored the last 3 touchdowns, and they lead it 48-35. 6 touchdowns for Dow. Valforte adds the extra point. Keystone Oaks 48-49, Highlands 35. 2:07 to go. Another 2-touchdown game we can talk about next week. We will be at home finally. It seems like we've been out forever. We have. We played the first 2 weeks on the road. Next week we will be at home against Blackhawk in the home opener.
You think we had a tough Mike Zemanek?
Yes.
Started his Remo career. He fell to Shore Valley 48-0. Guess who he plays this week? In conference.
Boy, I'm not sure. Bell Vernon? No, Bell Vernon was somewhere else. Huh?
Bell Vernon has Ambridge.
Yeah.
Think worse than Bell Vernon. Worse as in a worse opponent you can have.
How about TJ? I don't know.
Thomas Jefferson, number 1. Say a prayer for Mike today.
Oh, poor Mike. And Aliquippa's loaded, aren't they? Aliquippa is in this conference with Keystone Oaks. Aliquippa, Beaver Falls, Central Valley, Hopewell, Quaker Valley, South Park, and Waynesburg. Quaker Valley, of course, coming off the Whippio and state champion. Jerry Vecchio went 14-1 out of the booth. He's back to being the PA announcer this year as he won the state title and said, I retire again. This is DJ Loveland. Squirts through. Still going up over the 25 to the 27-yard line.
Our return game's been pretty good tonight, Mike.
Really has. Now you score 35 points, you figure that ought to be enough.
Yeah.
Especially coming on the road.
Should be enough, that's for sure.
And Highlands' 500th game will be a memorable one. Greg Perry's calling a timeout, maybe to make sure everyone has a ride home.
That's the usual this time of the night. Do we need to take one too?
119 seconds to play.
We might as well. We'll take a timeout, 1:59 to go. We'll be right back.
Well, Mike, you're asking us in a press box for our stats. They can't keep.
Oh my goodness, we're having trouble keeping track too. It's very difficult. We go back and do a lot of them again after we watch the game the second time. Cohen is back. He fires. This one's pulled in. And it's called by Coleman. He's tough to bring down up over the 40 to the 45-yard line. 17 yards. Highlands first down.
26 pass for Seth now.
He's got 298.
That's what I have. 298 passing, 106 rushing. Yikes, kid's done everything.
Cohen running with it up over the 50 and gets out of bounds in Keystone Oaks territory. How's our onside kick game, by the way?
We'll find out.
Maybe. I hope we do, actually. It's an 8-yard gain for Seth to the Keystone Oaks 48.
114 now on the ground.
1:33 to go. Going back, time, deep, Loveland, almost intercepted.
Nice try, Marky.
Dower back there consoling Mark Hutchin, who had two hands on it and lost it. It'll be 3rd down and 2 now for the Golden Rams. The battle of the Goldens. We have the Golden Lions at Greensburg-Salem when we go there to Offutt Field. This setup's very similar to that. 3rd and 2. Cohen throws it. Oh, it's caught on a tip by Johnny Christ. It was tipped by Loveland back to a defender's hands, and then Christ caught it.
Number 26.
First down, Highlands. My goodness.
How many on that one,
16.
16. That's 314 for Seth. Wow.
259 for Johnny. And Cohen is hit. And Cohen is sacked back at the 40-yard line. And a big night by Vince Polarin, number 64.
Big Vince Polarin on the sack.
Back at the 38. 50 seconds. It's Pellerin. They're yelling up to the booth.
Friends and family.
Cohen sprints right. Flag is down. Rams going to get caught for holding. The pass is incomplete.
Flag down.
That would bring up a 3rd and 16. I think that Coach Perry might just decline this. 36 seconds to go. 49-35. Highlands had leads in this game, but unable to hold on.
13-0 at one point, Mike.
Holding on the Rams.
They're going to take the penalty. Okay. All right.
Ball back in Rams territory now. At
145 yards in penalty.
In case you were counting. Wow.
I am.
Wow. 2nd down. 29. Going back. He's going to throw it deep down the sideline, and Christ almost had it. The defender went for the interception. Johnny got a hand on it. Couldn't pull it in.
What's Johnny at?
3rd and 29. Johnny Christ has 9 catches, 259 yards, and 4 touchdowns. That is some night.
And they're losing.
Yeah. We had a game like this against Newcastle last year with many numbers like this, and it was a loss also. Cohen to the near side. It's caught by Holly, and Holly's brought down at the 41. 11 yards. Highlands, I think, is going to call their last time out now on the 4th down play with 18 seconds to go. So we'll talk about that here. 11 more yards for Cohen. I got him at 325. That's Holly's first catch.
Exactly right, Mike. 325 on 30 passes. Wow.
So 18 seconds to go. We'll have one more play here. It's 10:06.
I know. Same as last week, huh?
Unbelievable.
We're home with Quaker Valley.
We'll be getting a bill in the mail for our overage.
Yep. Thanks to our our sponsors. We need it.
Yes, thank you very much.
It's over. It's over.
Bob Cattern, thankfully we're not running into his time.
Yes.
Get out of the way, Hutch. We're going to head out too.
All right.
So this is going to be 4th down. The ball's at the 41. They have to get to the inside the 23.
Oh, I'm not old, man.
About 18.
We had a bad night defensively, but our offense, you can't ask for much more.
No, you can't.
And again, these guys were big. They held Seton LaSalle to 14 points, so they're not slouching.
Well, this team's going to be able. We're going to be able to have some points this year. There's no doubt about it. And conference games begin next week. By the way, Gleyber Torres just got a hit to put the Yankees ahead. For all of you that were just wondering, it's Gleyber Day weekend.
There you go.
4th and 18. Custer's last stand. Cohen is back. Cohen steps up. Gets out of there. Gonna heave it deep. Gonna be
my goodness, yes.
Johnny Christ. Highlands touchdown. Unbelievable. With 9 seconds to go.
That is just crazy, Mike.
41 yards. His 5th touchdown catch of the night.
41 yards.
Puts him at 300 yards receiving.
300 on the button. 10 receptions, 300 yards. That is unreal.
Look out, Flipper Anderson. My goodness.
I know.
And that gives Cohen
Just an unbelievable game there by 26 Johnny Price. And number 14, Seth Miller.
Extra point attempt upcoming by J.C. Bowser. It's 49-41. Bowser's kick is up, and her kick is good, and flags are down. Boy, if that's against Keystone Oaks, you get 15 yards, and after you recover the onside kick, you're a little closer.
Johnny Christ, 10 receptions, 300 yards even,
And 5 touchdowns.
and 5 touchdowns. 10, 300 yards. What a night.
Flipper Anderson's NFL record is what, 336? Something like that. I don't think that thing's ever been broken, has it? From the Rams way back in the day.
At 366 now for Seth Cohen.
366 indeed.
Yikes.
The Rams,
It was very Copeland.
That's 10 catches for 300 yards.
498 yards total offense for Highlands.
And we're losing by 7.
They've now outgained Keystone Oaks. Nearly 1,000 yards of offense in this game. 49-42. By my highly unofficial numbers, 974 yards total offense.
Yikes.
Who says football's boring?
I'm running out of ink.
And here's the 15-yard penalty against Keystone Oaks, which will move the ball up to the Golden Eagles' 45-yard line.
45 for the kickoff here.
So the Rams will try the onside kick. And with 9 seconds to go, if they would recover it, they have plenty of time. And remember, you only need 1 second for the last play.
I got a JV game to do in a couple hours. You know that. Literally.
I was going to start this. I'm still going to start it tonight, but I got to be at the pit game tomorrow. I won't see this many points, or it won't be this good, believe me. Remember, it has to go 10 yards. Hans' team is out there.
Bowser to kick off. 9 seconds to play. We know what's coming, folks.
Hey, that was a Butch Lippett he just did right there.
Yeah, PA. Here comes the onside kick.
Here it is. They get it down there. It's loose. They roll around, and Keystone Oaks has it. It's pulled in by Tyler Rivnak, and that's going to wrap it up. With 9 seconds to go, they need to just take one knee. Wow.
It's a huge recovery.
Wow.
What a night, huh?
So Keystone Oaks is going to hold on and win this one, 49-42.
They came in heavily favored, Mike. The Birdie had to win in 35-21. It was not for lack of effort on the offense tonight of the Golden Rams, but we got to do something defensively.
It was better in the first half, but
And again, our attention turned to Gabe Booker too, Mike.
well, that hurt in a lot of areas. Logan Shrub under center will take a knee.
Hopefully he'll be able to go next week, Mike. That's the key.
And that'll wrap it up. Boy, thanks to everybody here at Keystone Oaks. Mark Elphinstone, the athletic director, did a great job helping us get set up. We had good digs tonight. Thanks to him. Thanks to John Dank that's up out on the ledge tonight for his help. And thanks to everyone here tonight in Dormont. Once again, that final score will be at home next week against Blackhawk. Be there, Aloha, 7 o'clock. Keystone Oaks 49, Highlands 42. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.